this is obviously a pre-run to the All-Stars game. It must be a nice thing, and you've been a part of it. Must be really encouraged by what's happening and how it's working.
Yeah, for sure. So the AFL have had this program running for a number of years now, and it's a program for young Indigenous youth or young adults around Australia to be involved in a camp and play in a number of games. So these guys will start their camp and meet other Indigenous players around Australia this weekend, and I guess they'll have their, leading into the game, they'll have their little camp and then play before the All-Stars game. And then later in the year, when it comes to the Dreamtime game at the G, before they're sort of in Richmond, they'll come and play the curtain raiser before that game. So very good program that is run by the AFL, and there's been a lot of success as well. So hopefully some of these guys can perform in front of the scouts out there, and hopefully see them in AFL colours in the next couple of years.
Do you remember that time, that age?
I remember those years, but the AFL didn't have a program like that back in the day. So it was something that I would have loved to be involved in, but yeah, lucky for these guys, they have the chance to get amongst a good program and be amongst the All-Stars next week, and then and perform just before our game. So I'll be helping out Aaron Davey and Eddie Sainsbury on the day, coaching them. So hopefully I'll do all right for the boys.
So you'll be coaching, does that mean you probably won't be playing? I don't know what the update with your back is for playing in the game.
Yeah, I just started training last week, back in the team training, so I'm going really well with my program, but yeah, so it's just a bit too soon to go out and play competitive footy. So I'll be involved in the camp, and then on game day I'll help coach these guys, and then maybe help the All-Stars as well.
John, can you just take us back? That seemed like a really serious operation you had. Just those images of you in that last game you played, clearly in pain and distress. What was that like, and what were your thoughts about the future when you were having an operation as serious as that?
Yeah, it was just unfortunate injury. I got a nice knee in the back the week before and just stirred my back up, and so I just a bit of nerve damage that affected me against Port Adelaide. But I got through barely. But yeah, I knew then and there I wasn't going to play the rest of the season. But speaking to a lot of specialists, I knew that if I can get my back up and going again and nice and strong, and if I tick all the boxes through my rehab, I would be back running with the team again. So I had no doubt in the process that we had at the club, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it's going. Fitness staff, the physios are happy as well. So I'm back training with the boys and hopefully play a couple of games in the NAB Cup.
Have you been on track with those, i.e. there's been no hiccups for you, it's progressed pretty much as you thought to this point?
No, it does, yeah. I know you guys have been writing a few things in the press, but I've been on track the whole time, but yeah, something that you don't need to rush back into, and yeah, like I said, the staff are really happy with the way I'm going, and hopefully get a couple of quarters in the NAB Cup and then be ready for round one.
How much more pressure is on you, considering we haven't seen Dawson on the track for a while, and Luke McFarlane, who knows how he's going to go throughout the year? Do you put a little bit of pressure on yourself to get back and play as soon as you can?
Not really, because in the past we've always missed a number of players in our team, and there's always players that are playing really good footy in the waffle for Peel, and have come in and stepped up and played their role. So we're a team that don't rely on key players. We think that whoever gets out there and puts the Dockers jumper on can perform week in, week out. So you've got Savani training well at the moment. So he's a really good player to come in and play his role. So there's a number of players through the whole team, forward, mids and back, that can come in and play their role for the team.
You said you'll play a couple of quarters in the NAB Cup. Is that enough to be ready to go round one, or will it take you?
I'll play a couple of games, sorry.
Oh, so
yeah, I'll I'll work out the numbers and amount of game time I can play over the NAB Cup, but I'll be fine before round one.
Johnny had some knee problems last year as well on the back. Do you feel comfortable you can get back to the Michael Johnson we all know him, such an important player for the team? The knee feel good, the back, do you feel good within yourself?
Oh yeah, for sure. Hopefully this little break that I've had can sort of help me later in the season. I haven't smashed myself over the whole pre-season. I've worked in really slow, and like I said, I'll hopefully back of the season I'll be cherry ripe. But my goal is to get a couple games under my belt before round one and be ready for that clash.
How is the defence looking with respect? It is ageing a fair bit, but still very experienced. Are you confident that the best lineup can be on the park as much as possible to win enough games to have an impact?
Yeah, for sure. We do have a lot of older players. Duffield, Luke McFarlane, that, but we have a lot of the young talent that are coming through and pushing for spots, so which actually keeps us on our toes. You got Alex Pearce playing training well over pre-season. You got Sabani stepping up as well, so you can't really rely on the key players. And like I said, it keeps us on our toes. So we still have to deliver week in, week out, or we can lose our spot. So that's a good thing about our team, and that goes with every spot around the ground. I'm pretty confident the way the boys are training.
Just touching again on your back injury, can you describe how painful it got when it was at its worst?
I just felt no strength in my left leg because of the nerve, so it was pretty painful. But as soon as you step over that white line, you declare yourself fit, so you do your best to stop your opponent and play your role. So there's no excuses. I put myself in that situation and help the team get that second chance in the finals. So I know a lot of players around the AFL. As soon as they step over that white line, everyone's it's fair go, and everyone's fit and ready to go. So yeah.
Some players talk about when they've got back issues, sometimes it's hard to even tie their shoelaces and whatnot. Was it ever that bad for you, especially after maybe that power?
I double knot my shoelaces.
The pain, the pictures told the story of how painful was it, but is that the most pain you've been in?
Yeah. To be honest, yeah. But like I said, I push through pain, and it's just one of those things. It's our job to go out and perform for Fremantle, and or every player around the AFL to go out there and perform for their team. So I didn't back away at all. I thought I played my role, and I did lose a bit of pace, but I felt that I delivered the best I can.
Michael, like you said, last season you'd strung together a number of consistent seasons, become pretty durable. Coming back from a few injuries, how much good footy do you think you've got left in you as a player?
So I'm 30 now, so hopefully 5 more years. Now I'm feeling really good at the moment, off field and on field. So the kids are keeping me on my toes, so that's sort of helping me. But I'm enjoying it down at Freo. So if I can last another 4 years, 2 years, whatever, hopefully I can deliver for Fremantle, and if I can. I know there's a lot of young players that are coming through, but if I'm playing good footy, why not just keep going and delivering for Fremantle?
Anyone that you think's going to get a good opportunity early in the NAB Cup while you're still in?
Whoever's fit, but the boys are firing at the moment, so I'm sure that there will be a number of players that will be playing over the course of the NAB Cup, and but it's a good chance for a lot of the young players to step up and show what they've done over the break and if they've improved or not. So I can't really pick out anyone because the boys have been training real well.
Aging list again, but is this Is the window open just this year for the Fremantle Dockers, or do you think there's more to it than that?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, we have missed some of the key older players in the past in big games, and the players that have come in have delivered. So you look at Fife and Hill and Michael Walters, all young players that can turn a game and win the game off their own boot. So I don't like relying on the older players. They are there for experience, but everyone's equal, and you can see over the last couple of years that whoever comes into the side delivers. So you can't really use the age as an excuse. So we'll go there pretty confident in round one, and we'll go round by round and see how we end up in the later in the year.